But if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping if it'll keep you by my side. Ain't you proud to beg, sweet darling? I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. But if I have to beg, plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't you proud to beg, sweet darling? Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud to plead, baby, baby? Please don't leave me, girl. Now I heard a crying man is half a man with no sense of pride. But if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping if it'll keep you by my side. Ain't you proud to beg, sweet darling?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Madhouse TV and Baby Love Music Incorporated music lesson.
Yay!
My name is Bobby Baby Walker,
And
and this is my co-hostess, Renee Marie.
Woo! Yay! Bobby, look at this!
Yeah, that's great.
Yay!
Okay, now I can show you stuff.
It's awesome!
This is great. The
Yeah!
upgrade is
Madhouse
absolutely
TV,
beautiful.
awesome, awesome. We used to show it on the screen while Bobby was talking. Now you can see Bobby, and we can show you that. He's in front of the screen, not behind the screen.
Okay, so
Well, I want to talk about what you've been working on so hard before we talk about anything else. I know it has you a little bit tired. You're on the phone all the time.
well, I've been working. I'm the president of the Bronx Veterans Parade Task Force.
Wow.
Very long.
Yes, it is.
Right?
And it is prestigious.
Right. Anyway, we're a new team, and we're trying to put together a veterans parade for November 1st. So if any of you want to chip in or come down and volunteer, we will be glad to have you.
And where is it going to be published exactly?
It's going to be in the Bronx, 175th Street and Southern Boulevard. And it's going to go north to 180th Street and Southern Boulevard, and then make a right turn and go down to the Old Soldiers Cemetery, which is approximately 4 or 5 blocks down on 180th Street. We're going to have a ceremony there and place flags on the grave, and then we're going to go back to Dahlia Park, and there will be a few speeches there. We have a few dignitaries coming down, and they will speak. And then we'll eat and party.
Yay!
So
Is anybody going to be performing there?
Yes, I'm going to be performing.
That's the best.
Renee can't make it.
Yeah, because I have to do my show on Madhouse TV.
I'm going to have some friends of mine performing. Drew, a friend of mine, Drew, who is a DJ, and he runs karaoke, and he's going to be performing. And a few other singers who have not chimed in yet.
Well, you asked them. They're just not certain they can do it.
They haven't let me know, but I'm sure that they will come at the last minute.
Yes, it's prestigious. It's wonderful. You know, the vets.
We've had the Bronx Times chime in. We're very, very grateful to
Who is that, Bobby?
Bob, the reporter from the Bronx Times.
Oh, wow.
He wrote an article on us. I haven't seen it yet, but I understand that it's very good.
Wow. And where can they find that? If they want to hook up to that?
In the Bronx.
Not in the newspaper?
On newspaper stand.
Is it online also? Do they have a website? Or do they
I
need to find
don't
it?
know if he did it online. Oh, no. He told me that it hasn't gone online.
But it's supposed to go.
It's supposed to.
So what's the name? Just so I mean they could understand. What's the name of the newspaper that it's in?
The Bronx Times Reporter.
Bronx Times Reporter. Okay.
All right. And,
Well, it's live TV. Answer it.
Live
It's
TV.
probably Bobby's getting a phone call. It probably has to do with the. Who is it?
Terry Lamar.
Okay, answer it. Show everyone. Tell them.
Hello, Terry? Hello, Terry.
It's connecting. It's not. She FaceTimes him. And does it have to do with the Bronx veterans thing that's going on?
I hope so.
Who is Terry?
Terry Lamar is a band leader from Westchester.
Wow.
And we're going to have her on the show also.
Yes. So what does she sing?
She sings pop music, 70s.
That's awesome.
Hello, Terry. Can you hear me? Terry. Hey, Terry. Okay, Terry's not coming through, so we're going to hang up.
Yeah. Bye, Terry.
Bye,
See you later. Hi, Terry.
Call me on the regular phone, Terry. All right, bye.
That's good. It didn't pick up. So we're excited. Tell everyone what we're launching, what we've been doing, what our next phase is.
The next phase.
We have a lot of phases.
You're talking about the language of love?
Well, that's in the process already. But we're doing a telethon.
Yeah, the telephone. Yes, we're doing the telephone and the telephone. The telephone will be on March 29th, 2015. That gives you plenty of time. I don't want to hear it.
Actually, if you go to our website, ReneeMarie'sLanguageOfLove.org, you could purchase a Yankee candle. There's still time. I think it ends approximately November 15th, the sale, and you'll help us to sponsor the telethon. You'll help us kick off the telethon, which is really important because our foundation really has just got underway. That was awesome, Tom. That was awesome. He's answering the phone. I have to wait 1 second. When we come back, can you put the camera on me so I could do a small blurb of the language of love? Wait until Bobby's done. But I just want to do a small PR for our language of love telethon.
Sure. Could I call you back? I'm on TV and doing a lesson. Could I talk to you? I'm doing a TV show. Could I call you back? Okay, thank you so much. I apologize.
So, Bobby, I'm going to do a small live commercial for our telethon. Is that okay with you? Okay. Hello, how are you? I'm Renee Marie. I'm the Language of Love Foundation founder. And I'm really honored and privileged to be a part of our Language of Love telethon, which is on March 29, 2015. And it's going to be right here on Madhouse TV. It's going to be really awesome. Our foundation actually supports aphasia and stroke patients. And I don't know if you know, but strokes are the third leading cause of death in the United States and the first leading cause of disability. And it has
doesn't respect any boundaries.
It has no boundaries for who it affects. So please tune in and please look up strokes on the internet and ways that you could be aware of strokes. FACE is really FACE is a title for ways that you can help be aware of strokes. that's really important. And then aphasia is really something that touches my heart and I'm really passionate about, because when you look at someone like you look at me, you don't see that I have aphasia. And most people wouldn't know that I still am battling aphasia, only because it's my brain. And when I get tired, my brain gets scrambled. And you don't know. So the point behind it is that when you look at somebody, you never know what's going on in their brain and if their brain's affected. So we're really, one of our biggest passions is to bring awareness to stroke and awareness to aphasia. And we really hope you'll join us on March 29, 2015. And the proceeds will go to the National Stroke Association, Renee Marie's Language of Love, and Judy's Love. And we hope you'll join us. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you. Yeah. Great. Okay. So we're going to talk about first of all, most people think that a song is a poem. That's not correct. A song must have music in order to be a song. It can't be just a poem. A poem is a poem. And a song has music. While it rhymes, and it may rhyme or sometimes may not rhyme. There are art songs that don't rhyme. So a song must have music. Now there are several kinds of songs, and we're gonna talk about the second kind. The first kind is AAA. No, actually, that's three. I'm going to tell you about three types and work on the third type. Okay? It's AAA form, right? Where the payoff line, what they call a payoff line, is on the last line. Okay? Like, I'm gonna have to give you a very good example. It's the same thing, same melody, but different lyrics.
The reason that we brought this to light today is because Bobby and I are actually going, and Bobby's going to help me, and we're actually working with another gentleman named Ron. Get him to create my original to support my Language of Love Foundation, Stroke of Luck, Life is a Gift. We have a passion to leave our voices, and we believe that if we write music and we have music recorded, we're actually leaving our voices with the universe for the rest of our lives. So that's why I'm so interested in learning the form. And I actually asked Bobby to teach me, and while he's teaching me, he could teach all of you as well.
Anyway, AAA form, the payoff line, or what that particular section is all about. It's like different paragraphs with a payoff line on each paragraph, a different payoff line on each. Well, it doesn't have to be different either. It can be the same payoff line, explaining the same thing in different ways. So it's AAA form. I will definitely in the future get you a perfect AAA form so that I can illustrate what it is.
Can you give us a little sample? Like just write Mary Had a Little Lamb? It's too difficult.
Because that's not what a form that I prefer to just get. Then there is the second form, which is A-B form, where you have a melody, then second, you have two melodies, two different melodies. One is a main melody, and it could repeat. Right? And you have the second melody that is kind of like a bridge, and then it goes back to the first melody. I'll get you an example of that too. Fortunately, I was
Yeah, but that's not your fault because I'm actually the one that asked you last minute to teach us because I'm in the process of wanting to teach music. So it was my fault.
Anyway, the third form, which is the most popular form, is the ABA form, and it should be more accurate. It would be more accurate to call it the AABA form, because the A, first A, repeats, okay, and it can repeat with the same lyrics, it can repeat with different lyrics, but it repeats. The melody definitely repeats. Okay. Then the second section, which is the B form, it's like a bridge, and they call it a bridge. And then from there, it goes back into another A form.
So we have the verses, we have the chorus, and we have the bridge. Right?
Of course. Verses, bridge, verse. Verse 2 times, bridge, verse.
Where does the chorus come?
The chorus comes in sometimes before the bridge, it can come in after the bridge, it can come in after each A, okay, to re-emphasize a particular point that the song is trying to make. Okay? And we will bring in examples of that.
We could put them on the screen.
Absolutely. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you.
That's all we're going to talk about on the form of the three forms. And we're going to go to commercial break, and we will be right back. Yeah.
We're still on. That's okay. It's live internet TV. We wing it. Wing it, wing it. That's when I make this. Wing it. Come on, go like this so we can have a nice photo. Hi.
Wing it.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom
Wing
Dow.
it, wing it.
We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and run
There we
cocktail.
go.
And
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Madhouse TV and Baby Love Music lessons. Okay, we're going to talk about the chromatic scale, but first we're going to talk about voice leading. Voice leading means that there is a particular way in which individual parts of the voice interact and create embellishing and progressions from one chord to another. All right? That's how the chords move in basic English. How the chords move. There is a particular way the chords must move in order to not sound bad or to sound very cohesive. Like, for instance, a parallel octaves when you are harmonizing a song, right? If you make a parallel octave, it will go from, say, from B to C, all right? And it sounds very hollow. And it sounds empty. So does parallel fifths. Okay? Parallel fifths is usually the kind of sound that they used in Roman days. You've heard the kind of horns in Roman pictures. Well, that's basically the sound that parallel octaves and parallel fifths make. In modern times, we prefer not to use parallel octaves and parallel fifths. We prefer to have them more cohesive, more fuller sound, okay? So we use a lot of the thirds to create the sound of harmony, okay? In this particular exercise, you have a 2 chord, right, with a 6, it's in the 6-5 position, which means the first inversion. And inversion means that you take the chord, the lowest note of the chord, and you invert it up. You take the lowest note of the chord and you bring it to the top, which makes it look, here, this is a 2, right? So in the scale of C, the 2 is D. So it takes the D and inverts it up, all right, to create, to put this note in the second position, all right? And most of the time when they do that, it's to give the piece freedom, whatever the exercise is, or the piece of music is. It gives the freedom to be able to make better melodies, better harmonies, etc. So this is the first inversion, and it also has a 7th, which means they're using the 7th of the chord to harmonize it, all right? So in this case, the 7th of the D is C, right? D, F, A, and C. C is the 7th, all right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all right? So, and these numbers mean, this 6 means that the root is 6 notes away from the bottom note, okay? So if you count up 6, that will be the root. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C, and 6 D, okay? So D is the root of the chord, all right? The 5 means that the third is 5 notes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or rather the 5th is, the 7th is 5 notes away, excuse me. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is C, right? Middle C. Okay. Then the next chord, connecting the next chord, right, is, this is a 5 chord, right? In C, it will be C, D, E, F, and G. G would be the 5 chord, all right? The 2 chord is D, and the 5 chord is G, all right? And the G chord leads back to the 1 chord, all right? And the 1 chord is C. And this shows exactly how the harmonies would be when you harmonize it, okay? This particular exercise is, well, I don't particularly care for it because these harmonies, I think, should be lower, okay? But, you know, it's an illustration of voice leading, okay? Anyway, that's all I have to say about that for now. We have scales also. that I want to talk to you about. And that is, we have talked about the major scale, and we have not talked about the minor scale yet. But I wanted to talk about the chromatic scale, okay? The chromatic scale says it is from the chromatic scale that every other scale or chord is in most Western music is derived. On the piano keyboard, when you play all the black and white keys of an octave in an ascending or descending order, you are playing a chromatic scale. Okay, so I'm going to play a chromatic scale, and I'm sure you've heard it before. Okay? I'm going to start on C, on here, okay, and go back and forth to up the scale, okay? And this is called ascending, which means going up, okay? So it's C, D sharp, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, E sharp or F, F sharp, G, A sharp, excuse me, G sharp, A sharp, B, and B sharp or C, okay? And then descending, going down the scale, it sounds C, C flat, B, or B flat, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F flat or E flat, D flat, and C. Okay? That is a descending and ascending chromatic scale. I'm sure you've heard it. Okay, so that is what all these chords are derived from, okay? Using different combinations of this scale makes different sounds and makes different keys possible, okay? And that's all I'm going to say about that for the moment, okay? What I would like to say is that we will go to a commercial and we'll be right back.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, DMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhouse TV. You are the man.
Stop the truck!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Madhouse TV Baby Love Music Lessons. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is the order in which you build chords. We talked about that the last time. And I'm not sure that I illustrated enough about it. When you're building chords, okay, you have C, you have, let's say in the ski scale, you have C in the C scale, right? Then you skip a note, and then you skip a note from there. And I'm sure you've all heard that. That is called a major scale. Major chord. Okay? It is a melodic chord if it's done one at a time. And it's a block chord if you played it all together. Okay? Now, most major chords sound basically the same. It's just in built on different pitches. For instance, okay? Okay, so basically it sounds the same, it's just built on different pitches, all right? And in solfeggio, they call it do, mi, so. Do, mi, so. Do, mi, so. Okay? That's a major scale, chord. The next chord in the C scale is mi, re, fa, la, and it also is sort of written in stone in all the keys, all right? So what I'm telling you now about the C chords holds true in all the other chords. And if it's confusing for you, give me a call and I'll explain it to you. 914-400-5670. Call me and I'll explain it to you.
Say it again because they're probably running to get a pen now.
Okay. The number is 914-400-5670. Okay, so, all right, and you can also, this lesson will be archived, so you could always play it back and get the number also. All right, so what I'm illustrating right now holds true in every scale, okay? Do, mi, so is the first chord of every scale, okay? And it sounds basically like this. Do, mi, so. Do, mi, so. Okay? All right. So the sound is basically the same. The second chord, the first chord is a major chord. The second chord is a minor chord. Okay? And that chord sounds like this. Do, me, so, or re, fa, la. Okay, the third chord of the scale. And this is using each note of the scale and building two more notes on top of it, okay? And skipping one in between each note, okay? So if I go up one note in the key of C, and then I skip a note and play the next note, which is F, and play the next note, skip a note and then play the next note, which is A, all right? You have a minor chord, all right? And that minor chord is called a melodic chord, if it's broken up like that, or a broken chord, or it's a block chord if you play it together. Okay? Okay, the next chord is also, if you go up to the E, that chord is also a minor chord. All right? The next chord is F, and it is a major chord. And there's a reason why I'm telling you all of this, okay? Because I want you to be able to sing the chords at some point in the future, okay? So this is a major chord, all right? That's built on F. Major chord built on G, which is the next note up, okay? Minor chord, which is built on A, and A also is the 6th degree of the scale, which starts the minor scale, okay? That's the 1 chord of the minor scale, all right? And we're not going to go there yet. Okay, so this is the 6th chord of the major scale, and it is a minor chord. This is not a minor chord, and it's not a major chord. It's called a diminished chord because there are 3 minor intervals in between. Okay? And that is a leading chord also. It's called a leading chord, which goes into C. Okay, you see how natural that feels? All right? So that's a diminished chord. And that's built on the 7th degree of the scale. Okay. So, going back to the minor, the 6th degree, the minor scale sounds like this. And that is a natural minor. And for now, that's all we're going to do. Okay? So, the major scale has 4 minors and 4 majors. Chords, excuse me. The first major chord is C, or the first note of the scale, built on the first note of the scale. The second major chord is F, and it is built on the 4th degree of the scale. The third major chord is G, and it is built on the 5th degree of the scale. And then a repetition of the first chord, and it is built on the root or the first note of the scale in octave, okay? And I'm sure you've heard this before. Okay, so we are going to commercial, and we will be right back.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Lee PMC, and the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhouse TV. You are the man.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Madhouse TV.
Welcome back.
Baby Love Music
Yay.
Lessons.
It was awesome today. It was.
You thought so?
It was. Today was the best.
All right.
Today was the best. You get
Well,
better as you go.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's getting better and everybody is learning something. These particular lessons, though, I like to say that they are the building blocks, okay? They are the tools of musicians. We haven't gotten into the fun part yet. It can get kind of boring at first, but we'll liven it up for you, okay?
No, it's awesome.
But
It's
we have to
awesome.
get through this part first,
Yeah.
so you'll understand the next part, okay?
So we're going to start singing because I think we,
Yeah, we're gonna
Let's go,
sing a
Tom.
few songs for you,
yeah. Money, money.
and we're gonna do
Money,
Money Money
Money.
first.
Think it needs a little louder.
Then she comes down singing Money Money.
Let's go. Put your hands together.
I shoot it down, turn around, come on, pony. Yeah, she give me love and I feel alright now.
Come on, Bobby.
You got me tossing and turning in the middle of the night, and I feel alright.
I say yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel so good. Yeah, 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 so good. Come on, Money, yeah, 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 yeah.
Come on. Put your hands together. Come on.
Wake me, shake me, come on, Money. The shotgun, get it done, come on, pony.
Here we go. Come on.
Yeah, she make me feel alright now.
Here we go.
She keeps
Well, don't stop now, say, come on, Money, come on, Money.
yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel so
Money, money. Money, money.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Money,
So good.
money, money.
Come on.
Money, money.
Right now.
Money, money.
Come on.
Money, money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come. Put your hands together. Let's go. Come. Said I do. I love you, money, money. I love you, money, money. I love you, money.
Don't you say yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Come on. Woo. Come. Money, money. Money, money. Money, money. Money, money. Money, money. Money, money. Money, money.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Way to go, Bobby. Woo, that's a fun song.
Just having fun, just having fun.
We're going to go into a song. This is not about you. It's called You're No Good. But it's
Okay.
not about you.
All right. I'll accept that. All
And just
right.
let us know when we have to blow kisses because we know that we're running. Come on. Come on. Feeling better now that we're through. Feeling better 'cause I'm over you. I learned my lesson and left the scar. Now I see how you really are. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna Woo! Come on, Bobby. Right here. Look at the camera. Let's go. Now this one. Come on. Woo! A little bit of rhyme. Stop. Come on. Woo! Come on. Here we go. I'm telling you, my baby, and I'm going my way. Forget about your baby, 'cause I'm leaving a state. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. Oh, oh, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. Oh, 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 you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. Woo! Come on. Woo! See, Bobby baby livens up a little bit. Come on. He's so serious with that music. Let's say our goodbyes, Bobby. God bless everybody. Have a baby love music. Here we go. God bless everybody.